Hi everyone, it's me, Chini again, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you 6 things I learned after I graduate. So if you're a fresh grad, or hindi ka na fresh grad, or if you're gonna graduate na soon, I think this is relevant for you because you will learn the things that I experienced and the lessons that I got sa 3 years ko nang graduate. I know it's not so long, 3 years, but for me, it's been a long years of my life. Kasi ang dami nangyari throughout those years. And I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So, without further ado, let's get started! The first lesson that I'd like to share with you is that it's okay if yung degree na nakuha mo from your graduate school is hindi mo nagamit with your current job or career right now. If ikaw nag-struggle ka, if you're thinking na ayoko naman talaga ng course ko, or you may be thinking na iba yung gusto kong work sa degree na natapos ko, I would like to affirm to you that it's totally okay if hindi sila mag-match. This is really the reality of about being adult, na hindi mo talaga ma-apply lahat ng pinag-aralan mo with your job, most especially if you've had the opportunity and you really wanted to try that and you are being supported naman with your family. Maybe you should get or grab that opportunity kahit hindi siya align sa degree mo. I hope that makes sense. The second lesson that I've learned, this is actually obvious, but you will meet a lot of different people in your journey. Alam naman natin yan, marami tayong nami-meet na people all throughout our years, but you will meet different kinds of people. Hindi sila pare-parehas. You will meet people na will guide you, inspire you, help you move forward or move on. You will also meet people who will hurt you, who will break your trust or whatever. Most of them is meron kang makukuhang lesson from that certain person and from that certain experience that you've had with that specific person. I really do believe that there's always a reason why you meet people. You don't get to meet them by accident. Ayun nga, they will either inspire or hurt you, but at the end of the day, kahit hindi siya nagstay sa'yo, you must remember the lesson that you got from that person. And if nagstay naman yung tao sa'yo, if you're still with your family or with your friends, it's important to not take them for granted. So, always appreciate them, tell them how much you love them. The main point for this one is we should not take people for granted, especially the people that we have right now in our lives. And from the people in the past naman that hurt us or left us, we should always remember the lessons they have imparted us. Okay? The number 3 lesson that I've got after I graduated 3 years ago is the most helpful and greatest lessons applicable in life is nakuha ko outside of the 4 corners of schoolroom. I think it's also obvious naman, di ba? How to be nice and kind, be optimistic, personal finance, how, when, and not to give up, how to say no and prioritize things that matters to you, how to plan ahead and have goals in life in general are some of the major lessons that I've got outside of my schoolroom. And it really fascinates me thinking about it. I've also learned these things from the people that I met, the books that I read, my personal struggles and experiences. Sabi nga ni Frederick William Robertson, instruction ends in the schoolroom but education ends only with life. So, hindi talaga natatapos ang pag-learn natin sa 4 corners of our classroom. Hindi rin tayo dapat matapos mag-learn after we graduate. We must be a lifelong learner. We must continuously learn through our life and our experiences because sooner or later magagamit natin yung mga learnings na yon on a certain situation. And I think it's just so wonderful to be more intentional in learning because yun yung one of the things to make our life better or to reach our dreams eh. And sana talaga hindi matapos yung pag-learn natin from the 4 corners of our room. The number 4 lesson that I've learned is it's okay okay to fail. It's okay to fail because that's where you will learn what to do better next time and be a better person in general. Kasi diba, you will not learn something naman when you are always winning or when you are always celebrating. So, I think we should really normalize accepting failure or not be afraid of failing because dyan natin makukuha yung mga greatest lessons that we are having in our lives. And hindi naman dapat tayo matakot sa failing eh. Matakot tayo dapat when we're not even trying. Kunyari, meron kang pangarap tapos lagi mo na lang pinoprocrastinate. Ay, next time ko na lang gagawin. Kasi maybe you're afraid of failing. Pero hindi ba parang mas nakakatakot pag hindi mo siya ginawa or tinry kahit isang beses lang. So don't be afraid to fail because it's okay to fail, but we should be afraid of not even trying. The number 5 lesson that I've learned after I graduated college is that you cannot please everyone. I'm gonna say it again. You cannot please everyone, and it's okay if you cannot please everyone. Because why would you want to please everyone when in the first place, you don't like everybody? So why would you like to please everybody? So stop pleasing everybody and start saying no sometimes and prioritize yourself, because when you stop pleasing other people, you start living for yourself. That brings me to my last point, that one of the most powerful relationships that you will ever have is the relationship with yourself. So, siguro napapansin nyo na sa last vlogs ko, I'm talking about self-love, self-care. Konti pa lang naman yun, but yeah, I really am passionate about it because I really do believe that self-awareness is the key to self-growth, self-mastery, and achieving your goals. And if you're searching for that one person who will change your life, you must take a look at the mirror. If you are aware how you behave or deal with the things around you, if you know how you react with the current situation, or if you know how your energy level works, if certain thing happens sa araw mo, you're already having a relationship with yourself kasi you take time to notice the small little things that's occurring in your life na ginagawa mo. And I think that's just a wonderful thing na magagawa mo sa sarili mo, being aware with yourself or being intentional. And other than that, you must also take time to be more intentional by introspecting and calling yourself out when you did something wrong. Because after all, your relationship with yourself will set the tone to the other relationships that you will be having. Kaya it's really important. Yeah, that ends up my vlog for today. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. Personally, I struggled the past few weeks sa pag-create ng content in YouTube, but finally, I'm back at it again. Kahit ang dami ko ng weeks na hindi nakakapag-produce. And I hope na samahan niyo pa rin ako every week in this channel. And I would really do my best para makapag-produce ng weekly contents here because in 2021, I wanna challenge myself more. And this YouTubing is one of my major priority talaga this year. So, naisip ko na if this is my priority, why isn't it in my calendar? So, I really am being more intentional with my contents. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next week. Bye!